gentlemen, is the grand entry. Is the grand entry of our ever dependable ambassadors and high commissioners. Welcome, Yawizo. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shall we pray? Shall we pray? We want to take the opening prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, we thank you this morning. We thank you for this special gathering of your people. We are grateful, O God, for the traveling mercies you've granted unto us and all our guests that are gathered here. We thank you for giving us a good day like this for this great function. We pray, O God, committing this morning into thy hands. We pray that you will lead us through, that at the end, the glory and the honor will be yours. We commit each and every activity this morning here into thy hands. We thank you. We know there is a great blessing for your people and for the land Volta region. In Jesus Christ's name we pray with thanksgiving. Amen.
I think it's a good time to give a resounding clap to Nubueke Dance Group. Please, let's do it for them. It is the sound of those drums, and of course my jumper in Kente that reminds me of most of the illustrious sons and of course daughters, one like of course our late former president Jerry John Rawlings. When he gets into this, you know he's representing our land. Ladies and gentlemen, we have walked the distant earth. Alas, we will return once again to our ancestral home. We'll come again to these shores and we'll come again to this land. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome all of you to the land of possibilities. This is the Volta region. This is Hold the Capital. If you're excited to be here, a round of applause for all of you. Well, as a responsive Volta Regional Coordinating Council, and bear in mind the best performing Regional Coordinating Council, it is crucial to constantly introduce progressive ideas, all aimed at adding value to the people and their livelihoods. Rightly so, we have partnered the private sector, and this is what we have here. It is official. This is the 5th edition of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair, happening live here at the Whole Sports Stadium at the heart of Hold the Capital. Once again, a round of applause to the organizers. Please give it up for the organizers. That's it. We are proud of ourselves as a region, especially of what we have accomplished. But what matters most is the pursuit of excellence. And that's why these events affords us an opportunity to take stock of how far we have gone and of course how far we are still going. Ladies and gentlemen, even as we create synergies and go by the transactions during this fair, it is my fervent hope and prayer that we will connect our goal, which is promoting sustainable trade and investments that will culminate into economic liberty of the good people of the Volta region, for that matter Ghana. My name is Kwaku Lumo, and my job as a master of ceremonies include taking instructions from a man chosen to be in the stead of God. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mama Blemali Apenye Tonye, the third Queen Mother of our people, as she introduces the chairman of the occasion. Please, let's welcome Mama Weson.
Morning, everyone. Dina Mesiame. Miawezon. Honorable Regional Minister, Your Excellencies, Ambassadors, High Commissioners, representative of businesses, members of the clergy, members of the planning committee, Togbeo, Mamao, citizens of Volta, ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased, beyond pleased, to be in front of you today to introduce the chairperson of this grand occasion. Volta region, we have become the star of Ghana. We do it. We are doing it. We are leading the pack. We are setting a good pace. For this, I thank the planners and the regional minister and the regional coordinating council. We are grateful. Today, I introduce to you the chairperson of this occasion, a illustrious son of the land, born in the Volta region, schooled at Bishop Herman College, Pandu, went to the Ghana Law School. Before then, he went to Legon, attained very high grades, enrolled at the Ghana Law School, came out with flying colors. He also went on to become a one-time Attorney General of this region. He has been a private practitioner, a people's person, a person with a lot of love for his country and for his region. He was installed as Togbe in 2005, a member of the Volta Region House of Chiefs, past president of Bishop Herman College Unions, a member of the Ghana Bar Association, a member of the International Bar Association Legal Practice Division, current president of the Regional House of Chiefs Volta, current member of the National House of Chiefs, a former member of Board of Directors Volta River Authority, a former member of Governing Council of the University of Health and Allied Sciences, who has traveled the world. He's been to Sierra Leone, Nigeria, the UK, Germany, China. He has 41 years of legal service to his name. An excellent team player and a people's person. Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to have such as our son and as our chief. We are proud to have him agree to come here today to chair this occasion. Now, with a resounding round of applause, I present to you Togbe Teprehodo IV. Togbe, your audience, your own sons and daughters. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you, Mama Afibe, for your complimentary words. The Honorable Regional Minister, members of the diplomatic corps here present, distinguished business and industry players, Togbeo, Mama, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is a great joy for me to be here this morning and to be asked to chair this August function. The Volta region is climbing to great heights. I think that in some of these areas, we can say without any form of equivocation that we are number one. This is yet another occasion for us to exhibit the potential that we have in commerce and industry. It is an opportunity for a lot of us to learn new things and improve on the old ones or the old ways of doing things. It is going to offer us the opportunity to do business at our level and escalate this to national and even international levels. For that, I wish to commend the organizers of this function. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I accept to chair this function, and with the same fervor that we started it, I hope we will end it. I can only ask for your cooperation so we all make sure that this event goes into the annals of our history as a region, as the one uniting event that will enhance our prospects to move this region forward and move our nation forward. I thank you very much for the honor done to me.
Miatoe mado wegbezonlo amedzro le mia dometari mia dekpekpe nuonu mia no akpesi merkumi seidari merkumi si akpene togbe fifilai. Thank you very much, Togbe, for accepting to chair this occasion. Now, with your permission, please allow me to introduce royalty, to introduce people who have distinguished themselves, and to introduce people who are making great strides as far as their fields of endeavors are concerned. If you're ready, ma biamo chomiagbobe ma de amekpekpeo ne megbenya yonko kodi mina asikpe enedi merekumi le klaloa. Well, on my left, I see lots of people from the royal community. Please allow me introduce and acknowledge the presence of Togbe Anikpi, Chief of Hogliha. Please, if he's here, let's put our hands together for him. Also, Togbe Kasa of Hoahoe. If he's here, let's keep clapping. Togbe Ajilakle Hosu, the 12th Chief of Hodome, is also here. Please, let's put our hands together. Thank you very much, Togbe Wezonlo. Mama Atrato, the 2nd Queen Mother of Hodome, is also here. Thank you, Mama. Mama Jidoasi, the 1st is Chair for Lands Commission in the Volta region. Please, let's put our hands together and acknowledge your presence. And of course, Mama, who introduced the chair, Mama Blemali Apenye Tonye, the 3rd Queen Mother of our people. And then there was a touch of class to this year's Volta Trade and Investment Fair, where we had engaged the big 5 voices and the faces that you see always on our TV and of course our radio. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm truly excited that 2 of them are here representing the 5. The Volta brand ambassadors. If you are excited they are here, let's acknowledge the presence of Ivy de la Prosper. She was born here but lived all her life in Canada she's back here to show her love. Thank you very much, Ivy. Also is one of the voices on Joy FM now to TV3 that you are enjoying and still call her the Margaret Thatcher of the media airwaves. Our very own and yours, Mrs. Jifa Beho Bampo. There you are. There you are. Thank you very much for supporting us. They gave their platforms free of charge to promote this. Hey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Major Felix Opoku, 2 IC of 66 Artillery Regiment. Please, he's here. Let's put our hands together for him. Dominic Abapale, representing the Sector Commander Custom Division of the Ghana Revenue Authority. He's also here. Chief Superintendent Dokuma is Ghana Prison Service, representing the Commander of the Volta region. Do we have Madam Sumani Habiba, Director of MSMEGA here? Is she here? All right. Thank you very much. The Regional Police Commander, DCOP Edward Odrokwating. Please, let's put our hands together and acknowledge his presence. Then there's a man who is a colossus as far as industry playing is concerned. He is and was, of course, the former owner of Kasapa. Let me say that way. Probably most of you know him. But now the president of the Volta Development Fund. Let's welcome Dr. Prince Kofi Klujesen. Mr. Prosper Apenyo is Regional Coordinating Director of the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, please. Jan Adjoano is from Togo and is also here to solidarize with us. Ladies and gentlemen, let's appreciate the presence of Joe Homenya, Regional Director of the National Health Insurance. Mr. Alan Dogan is Technical Advisor of MORD. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now go to our ambassadors and high commissioners. I'm sure it's one of the fairs that has brought as many as here to support us and to, of course, connect with business partners. I start off, and forgive me if I'd have to butcher your name a little bit. I've practiced and I'll try my best. Ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Abubakar S. Barry, Senegalese Ambassador. Thank you very much, sir. His Excellency Abdul Kader Toure, Malian Ambassador. His Excellency Eliphas M. Barin, Kenyan High Commissioner. His Excellency Ibok Ike Ibas, Nigerian High Commissioner. His Excellency Colonel Retired Awoki Panasa, Togolese Ambassador. His Excellency Selma Ashipala Msavi, Namibian High Commissioner. Her Excellency, forgive me. Her Excellency. Her Excellency Great Jeanette Mason, South African High Commissioner. His Excellency Sunyang Rajaram, Indian High Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do it for all of them once again. And now, ladies and gentlemen, one man that most of us respect and love, one of the men that doled out a lot to support this, and also his group is one of the major sponsors of this event. Let's also acknowledge the presence of yours and mine, Mr. Eric Kutoche, Chairman of the First Sky Group Limited. Thank you very much, sir. God richly bless you. And now the CEO, the Doctor of Medicine, the boss himself of the Volta region, yours and mine, the Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Yaulecha. And of course, ably complimented by her beautiful wife, Madame Victoria Letta. I hope the regional minister will not be nervous. Anytime the wife appears, he says he's nervous. And now, of course, the man who sits as the guest of honor, special guest of honor, is the president of ECOWAS Bank of Investment and Development. Right from the top, the big man himself, Dr. George Ejekum Nana Donko. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of them. I'll get to introduce them to you as the program goes by. But of course, ladies and gentlemen, a man that is clothed with a responsibility to perform a day-to-day executive and administrative functions of the district, a duty at the heart of the decentralization agenda. He has a task of welcoming all of us on behalf of all the MDCEs of the Volta region as their dean. Let's make welcome the Dean of the Municipal District Chief Executives, Honorable James Etonam Flolu, to give us a welcome address. Please do it for him while he comes. Wisdom, meow wisdom, meow wisdom.
Hello, my Honorable Regional Minister, Chairman of the event, Togbe Hodo, my own chief from my mother's side, my colleague MDCs, High Commissioners and Ambassadors present here, the private sector, invited guests, members of the clergy and the planning committee, ladies and gentlemen, Togbeo Mamao, Miawezo, Va Volta region, the land of beautiful things, the land of growth, and the land of success. This event gives us an opportunity to keep growing. You have all come from far to witness a journey which is going to go very far. We are starting a journey again today, not to run the journey alone, but to run the journey with all stakeholders here present. The most important thing in the life of everything is the birth. And after the birth is a journey of growth. What you are witnessing here today is not just a beautiful birth of a new path for the region, but this is the beginning of a beautiful end and something wonderful in the region. I think you should give yourself a hand of applause for being here today. On behalf of my colleagues, we want to stress on the fact that we are ready to support the private sector as we grow. We are going to ensure that even though we have a lot of bureaucracies on our neck, we are going to make sure the human intervention and the human face and the growth-enabled processes will make sure we fast-track everything that the private sector needs to remain stable in the region, to grow. Invited guest, Togbe Chairman, I would like to make all businesses here know that as fertile as the land is, that is how fertile every business that decides to come to the region will be. Growth will be your hallmark. We have the numbers as a region. So be rest assured that once you bring your business into this region, your business would grow. Welcome once again. I'd like to make you know that we have the highest mountain in the west, in Ghana, in the Volta region, which is Afajato Mountain. Aside Afajato, we have lots of other mountains from Gemi. Beautiful waterfalls like Aflabo, Tagbo, the snake zoos, monkey sanctuary, crocodile ponds, amongst others, including the beautiful Kente you can see wearing others here. This is a land of beauty. You are welcome to this beautiful land. We don't want you to just come and leave today without being part of the growth. You being here is an indication that you are ready to support. So we want to see you on the growth path
with the Volta region, with the regional minister being in charge, being ably assisted by his MDCEs, which I'm a part of. We'd like to assure you that you have a good time in the region. Be rest assured that growth is what we are looking for, and you'll definitely grow as you move on. Thank you so much. Miawezo, akpenami.
Thank you very much, Honorable Flolu. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your show here, your presence here, tells us how passionate you are, how committed you are to show love always to the Volta region. And we're truly grateful that you can be here today to celebrate the start of what is yet to be the biggest thing for the Volta region. Now, to people who have supported us, people who are ready to stand with us through thick and thin, let's welcome some solidarity messages. First off will be from the Volta Development Forum and led by the man himself, Dr. Prince Kofi Klujesin. Let's welcome him while he comes to give us a solidarity message. Welcome, sir.
Takwe Kalichi. I was teasing my son when he was the Kente Club, trying to become the MC. So I gave him a title, Takwe Kalichi. Today. Today is my very, 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 very happy day. And I'll tell you why it's a very happy day for me. And also for the region. 2 years ago, I arrived at the residency. That was the day that we were going to have the Volta Fair. I saw a lot of military presence at the residency. So I asked the regional minister, what is going on? He said, Kofi, don't ask that question. You are the chairman of today's occasion. Let's go. So we came here only to find out that, I will be the chairman of the last trade fair. The reason why I say that is that we need to commend our regional minister, President of Volta Region of Chiefs, the chiefs and the citizens of this country, this region, for the last 2 years of their resilience to bring peace and harmony to our region going forward, because it was not easy for the last 2 years. So, Regional Minister, thank you so much for your leadership. Why am I so excited? Volta Development Forum, came to being only about, a few months ago, barely about 2 years ago. And our motive was that what do we have to do to be able to move this country forward? Many years ago, when I was president of the Association of Ghana Industries, I was in India, and I asked the then India Minister of Communication, why is it that, there's so much success in India, in all the states being a very big, country? And then he told me that, well, my brother, I don't even know myself, but the Indian government has recognized that they cannot do it alone. So what they decided to do is to partner up the private sector so that the youth should remain in their various villages, communities, and states, so that development can begin from there. So they decided to find out from the youth what do they want, what do they need, and what can it be achieved. So they came back to say that, well, the easiest way is what we call technology, which is today called ICT. So they decided consciously to power the private sector to be able to, for the Indians' children to remain in their areas of habitat, so that we can, but today, India has moved on state by state, state by state, state by state, and today, even with a billion population, there's no pressure on the central government to develop India. So is Singapore, so are many, many countries like Spain, Catalina, and all of them. So we decided at Volta region that we have too much talent in this country, that we need to be wasting, for government little budget to develop this region. So we'll do it and try and put resources together and see what we can do. With a conversation for our regional minister who ably supported it, be a private sector person as well, and the wife, who is also told me 2 days ago that he's the heartbeat of the regional minister. I didn't tell the regional minister yet. The heartbeat of the regional minister decided to jump on it, so she's one of my vice presidents, for this project. Today we have declared Volta region as a $1 billion single economy for development and transformation. Today is an emphasis, of how it can be achieved. Behind me, I was so shocked, I'm so happy and so excited that everybody behind me today are all decided to partner with Volta region from the various countries that they are, so that we can move Volta region as a single economic state within the next 5 years as our vision and our objective. So I thank you so much, all our ambassadors. It can be very possible. My biggest excitement today, which I want to declare, is my own younger brother, Nana. I'm not going to call him all the accolades, but Nana, the guest of honor, who is the president of the ECOWAS money. I'm not going to call it ECOWAS, but Nana Donko, you are welcome to the region. Many years ago, I need to sit in his office. We'll be strategizing about Volta. He's an adopted son of Volta region anyway. Let me just announce that one as well. His office, we decide so many things, and this gentleman from state by stage with the biggest humility. Today, he's the president of all the ECOWAS money, not bank, the ECOWAS money. So how can you not be happy? Volta region must be happy. We are not going to worry about Keta defense wall. We'll get the money from him. We'll declare Keta as a smart city of Volta region for Ghana, and it's not negotiable. And it's agreed that he will do it as well. Instead of everybody, worrying our regional minister, where is the money? You have not been to this village. You're not in this village. I know he has a plan. And that plan, he'll do very well through his youngest, son, the Lagajanku, whom he's sending round, to be able to open the doors with the excellent job that Dela has done. We need to congratulate him. I always feel and I believe, like Togbe Hodo said, this region is too endowed. It's too endowed to worry about Kenoforiata not putting voter in the budget. All we need to do is get Kali Gajapo, Togbe Afede, to ensure that it's in the budget. Not so, they are brothers. They want the same university. Americans say we need to lobby our Minister of Finance to ensure that the things get their budget. And we have the people, we have them from this region. Not many, we are the youth, we have the youth from this region. Even me, I'm still a youth here. So that we can make sure that it's achieved. BDF, for this the last 1 year, we have got tremendous offers. $10 million, worth of factories, are being pledged. Agriculture, machinery factories, many things within Marfilis. Ghana XM, I'm not too accurate. Ghana XM has given us 80,000 cities to support the efforts of Volta Development Forum. Let's clap for Ghana XM. There are many players that we have. We are leading this region with a very good, this is the only regional minister in the whole country, number one, who just been won for the second time, the leadership of the country, who is on a platform of, we bash him, we get him, but he doesn't get angry, but he makes sure that whatever the data, he comes back and effectively done what we must do. So on behalf of Volta Development Forum, I'd like to welcome you all. Our goal is to transform this region to tourism. The regional minister told me when I was in office a few weeks ago that, hey, Fokofi, do you know that even hotels are not enough in the region anymore? Occupancy rate has gone so much up. We need more hotels in the region. That is a great effort 2 years ago when nobody was coming to this region. 2 years later, there are so many conferences that are moving to Volta region. Thanks to my younger brother, Serene Hotel, who is championing some of these things. The one sitting by me, Madame herself, in Akofa, who is the president of the African Hill Hotel. We need more hotels. So all our ambassadors everywhere, bring your investments here so that you can be able to transform them. Thank you so much. We'll continue to lead Volta region as a private sector led, and we'll be able to lobby our government to make sure that whatever we need to achieve, we achieve. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much, Dr. Prince Kofi Klujesing of the Volta Development Forum. Thank you very much indeed. And now, promoting sustainable trade and investment is the theme, but of course hinged on three things: tourism, ICT, and of course agribusiness. One of the things that Volta region is endowed with is our tourist attraction, of course, sites, and a lot of human resource that can of course serve as even tourist attractions. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a man that is at the heart of this discussion. Let's welcome the regional boss of the Ghana Tourism Authority, Mr. Alexander Nkentia, while he gives us a solidarity message. Please, a round of applause.
Thank you very much. Togbe Chairman, Togbe Mamao
Honorable Regional Minister, Members of Parliament, Your Excellencies, our distinguished guest of honor, Dr. George Ajekum Donko, service commanders, heads of departments, exhibitors, sponsors, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen, and our friends from the media. Good morning to us all, and you're welcome to the Volta region. I'm here to represent my Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Tourism Authority, who should have been here, but some extenuating circumstances led to his inability to come for this program. The 5th Volta Fair was put together primarily to strengthen local economic development in the region by the Honorable Regional Minister, particularly in the areas of ICT, agribusiness and tourism, travel and hospitality industry. The region abounds in virtually every facet of the travel, tourism and hospitality industry with variegated products, cultural, heritage, roots tourism, adventure tourism, natural tourism, religious tourism, medical tourism, especially well-being along the southern riverine shores of our region, around the Sugakope area. And I can also enumerate several of these products. Due to these numerous tourism products and potentials, which are relatively unknown to the outside world, the Ghana Tourism Authority, in collaboration with the VRCC and the Association of Ghana Industries and other illustrious sons and daughters of the region, started a campaign, Visit Volta, Experience Ghana, which falls squarely within the domestic regional tourism campaign or strategy that was launched by our president sometime in June this year. This domestic campaign, Visit Volta, Experience Ghana, has seen tremendous successes and has brought in quite a number of people to the region which hitherto were not known, and also exposed our attractions to potential customers who were initially never thinking of the region. This has led to an increase in the number of visitors to the region, and in fact, I can say that, for instance, out of 10 sites where we are keeping records of visitation across the region, we had about 18,500, so far we've had about 18,500 visitors to the regions, generating close to about 180,000 Ghana cedis for these small ecotourism sites. Comparing this to what happened in 2020, when we had just 9,572, which generated just 91,000 Ghana cedis. So indeed, the Visit Volta, Experience Ghana campaign is seeing some serious work being done and helping to improve the tourism environment. I want to celebrate and thank those brand ambassadors who have, on their own volition and without any financial commitment, contributed so much and offered their time and effort at supporting their region, the Volta region. They are Madam Jifa Bampo of TV3, MFA Apau of Joy News, Ivy Prosper, Ghana Tourism Authority and Beyond the Return Secretariat, Bernard Koku Avle of City TV, City FM, and last but not the least, Kafu Ide of GTV, and all those who have been working tirelessly behind the scene to get this campaign off the ground. We urge all and sundry, especially our chiefs, our MPs, and all the industrial sons and daughters of the region to join the campaign, Visit Volta, Experience Ghana campaign, to make the region the most preferred tourism destination in Ghana. We can achieve this lofty dream, but will require the Volta region to also put in a lot in terms of some of the challenges that are in the way of our operators, especially the multiplicity of taxes that are virtually killing our industry. But also coupled with that is poor road access, especially through the Atimpoku, Akosombo, Asikuma end, and some internal roads which need serious facelift if we are to realize this dream. It must, however, also be noted that there have been some interventions to cushion the industry operators, including several relief packages and currently ongoing the COVID-19 relief funds, which are being disbursed to industry operators. And we only ask for fair and equitable distribution and expedited action on this. A few programs have been slated for this fair in terms of tourism, and I just want to mention a few that come this 20th November, we're going to have a health walk, and we are urging every exhibitor to participate. It's starting at 5 a.m. We will have the exhibitors, we'll have heads of department, and we'll have the security agencies joining us, and our own father, the Honorable Regional Minister, will be leading us. We also have slotted in tours. So this coming weekend, a team will go around from today asking for those who may be interested in tours, short excursions, so that as you are here exhibiting, you can see some of the attractions that we have within the enclave, not too far. Within 2 hours, we can go and come back. And then also, we will have organized tours to Asugakope, Afajato, Vili Waterfalls, where individuals can participate in all of these. On this note, we want to thank you all and wish all of us a successful 14-day program. Apenami Kakaka.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alexander Nketia, the regional boss of the Ghana Tourism Authority. Now, Togbe Chair, the strategy to push this agenda of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair had to do also with engaging the brand ambassadors. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have two amongst us, and we're truly excited to have them. Again, they give freely their platforms, their time, resources. They went throughout the regions on our Visit Volta tour, and here we are today to have them to speak with us. Let's welcome our very own two of them, Ivy Prosper, and of course, Mrs. Jifa Beho Bampo of TV3. Let's welcome them.
And the Volta Regional Coordinating Council, our members of parliament, MMDCs, ambassadors, high commissioners, members of the Ghana Tourism Authority, the AGI, Eastern, Volta, and OT regions, Togbio, Mamao, ambassadors and high commissioners, our friends, the medium, who are my colleagues, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and our exhibitors. My colleagues, Bernard Avle, Emafa Apau, Kafui Day, Ivy Prosper, and myself stand in solidarity with you all at this very momentous event. We are proud to promote and draw attention to the treasure trove of wonders in our region. The work has been a very humbling and eye-opening experience, I'm sure, for all of us. And as we work to promote our region through tourism, ICT, and agribusiness, we want to urge all of you to come together such that we can uplift our region through these opportunities. I want to speak to the development partners and urge them to come on board to support our regional administration and our authorities in order to provide improved development for our region and open it up for all. At this time also, I ask that we reflect on the tidal wave disaster that has affected more than 4,000 of our brothers and sisters in the Keta, Ketu, and Anglo districts. And let's rally behind them as we've rallied here today and continue to support them in these difficult times. It is our prayer, it is our optimism that this will be the start of an improved support for our local economy and business for the region in an effort to drive development, create opportunities, and provide jobs for our teeming youth. Majiba mada kwena mikata ba mikata mi va pohura afia goji ba mikata mi abuta mecho Volta region anchi ela bena ela vaviento enu yo kata hia mi aba amo enu yo kata hia mi aba suku aba hospitals numo kata hia na mi kata mi atan wodo chunchi ta tourism a ela vavien na amona ba kpobede enu hala mi ashi ma ehia yiko na amova Ghana ko oyi Kumasi oyi Cape Coast ko ochigin ehia ba over Dogomi okpomia ba ohufofo okpomia ba Tagbo Falls okpomia ba Ketasi numo kata lemiashi ehia ba miakata ha mia doreji bade New York lemiashi ta mieba amonava ta adomako enye kla novinyo mieno ta mima pla airtime mareko mima ho Amaraka radio station short wodomau Facebook social media ye ko mie dan mo kata di ta amehia me va kpobe anunwi le miagbo fifia na amoglo Volta benya ogbona ba visit Volta experience Ghana ta majiba miakata ha mi fofu na miakata miawodoya ela bena mami ambassadors o dede alo Volta regional minister ple MP so kata kwetan do ma wogo miakata ekpoda mianchi na miawodoma ta majiba mada kpena Volta regional minister ple regional administration tanu ya o wo enye faith Volta fair damireji nto ta fifia na amo Volta region banya groma numo banya gromo le ta majiba ma tro challenge na amashia malafia goji bani okata mie wolafia magachi afia na fair awovo midola ayingo azongo anaba amona nyabadi anule miashi nova over wo investment lafia na miakpodo na miaba view meda kpena mikaka
Good morning, everyone. First, I would like to say that I stand on all the protocols before me. Welcome all invited guests, members of the Volta region community, and those who have traveled far and wide. My name is Ivy Della Prosper. I was born in Ghana but raised in Canada, and I live in Ghana now. I am so happy to be one of the ambassadors promoting such a beautiful region. I want to start off by saying that my thoughts and my prayers and support are with the people of Keta who have been affected by the tidal waves that have really displaced the community. My father is from Keta, so it is close to my heart. This is such a beautiful event. I want all of you to be proud to be from this region, and you should all be sharing all of the beauty, the investment potential in this beautiful Volta region. I work with Ghana Tourism Authority as the social media manager for Beyond the Return, which was Year of Return. Some of you may be familiar. This campaign attracted thousands of people to come to Ghana. But when they came, most of them came to Accra, they went to Kumasi, they went to Cape Coast, and then they left. This is an opportunity for me to share more of what Volta has to offer. I have been sharing videos, pictures, and the experiences of Volta on our platforms. Many people from abroad have since decided they want to come and visit Volta. I have had some tour groups send me messages inquiring about coming to the region. They are very excited when they see the Vli waterfalls, when they see the mountains, and just the overall beauty and friendliness and the different food in this region. But I want to implore all the stakeholders who have the capacity to make some developments in the region, because one of the biggest concerns is the roads coming in to the region. And we need more hotels, as was said previously, so that more and more people can come and experience what the Volta region has to offer. All of you should give yourselves a round of applause for being from this wonderful community, this wonderful region. Because when you come to Volta, you experience so much of Ghana. Thank you everyone who came today and for the next few days that we'll be celebrating here at the Volta Fair. Visit Volta, experience Ghana. Thank you.
So that's Agbaja for the both of you. Thank you very much, Ivy de la Prosper, and of course, Mrs. Jifa Beho Bampo, for doing us the honors of coming, of course, and supporting us entirely. But of course, there's something we need to investigate. As always, for about 6 years or so, Volta region has not won the Ghana's Most Beautiful. And so now that Jifa is here and she's from TV3, Togbe probably would have to set up a commission of inquiry, and then we would have to haul Jifa before the commission so she can answer questions on behalf of TV3. But of course, the first runner-up of the just ended competition is here, our very own, yours and mine, Dr. Seto Nogbe, the first runner-up of the Ghana's Most Beautiful is here. Please, Dogbe Chairman, distinguished guests, Dr. Seto. You show that even with your certificate, you could still do arts. Welcome, very welcome.
The Honorable Chair, Togbe Tepre Hodo IV, the Honorable Regional Minister, Honorable Dr. Archibald Lecha, to all the ambassadors here present, all dignitaries here present, Togbeo Mamao, all protocol observed. Good morning. About a few months ago, I came to the Volta region to rally people behind me for the Ghana's Most Beautiful pageant. I must say it has been an amazing journey. From day 1 till week 13, Volta region has shown their massive support for me throughout the competition. We've come back in good health, and we took the second position. I want to say thank you to God first of all, and thank you to the people of the Volta region for your unflinching support. Togbo Mama again, miato, nenye, miavi, mianovi, seto metode fila, dokumebema globe, akpena mikakaka, be mi metro megbedomo, mi no megbenye kaka mewu hobiblilano. Mauna irami, God bless you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Dr. Seto Nogbe, first runner of the Ghana's most beautiful. This event is being carried live on Akwini Radio in Pando and of course Suisse FM here in the capital of the Volta region, and also on our Facebook page, Volta Fair 2021. And so for all of you who are here, I'm sure most of you are on Facebook, go there right now, Volta Fair, and then share the link, the live video for the world to see, because the world needs to see what special moments we are enjoying here. We needed to have some solidarity messages from the parliamentary caucus, but as you know, just as we are celebrating our life here in the Volta region, they are celebrating budgets in parliament as well. And so we wish them all the best. We hear they'll be passing through as well. We wish them safe journey right here. Right about now, Togbe Chair and distinguished guests, let's ease the moment and let's have Agbeyeye from Amejope. And this I present to you, formerly known as Akpese na Bobobo. Please enjoy. Thank you. Mechowe miano akpepore atore aye 1 2 migo 1 2 akpe Thank you very much. Abe Bobobo group from Amejope. Shall we hear it for them? Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, and those of you who are first timers here, this is a recreational dance by the southern people of the Volta region. Again, Togbe Chair, distinguished guests, allow me to throw some shade. While others have just one dance form, the Volta region can boast of a lot. Achiagbeko, Kinka, Gaun, Bobobo, Akpese, Heka, Ziggy, Ajobo, that is it. And so we have a lot of dance forms for you to enjoy, and we're going to be putting all of this together for these 2 weeks. Thank you very much. Once again, let's acknowledge the presence of the Burkina Faso representative of the Burkina Faso Embassy. Let's put our hands together for them. They're also here to celebrate these momentous time with us. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take some brief messages from our major sponsors. And now, of course, you can say a prayer. You are free to say a prayer for all our sponsors. But this one, if you are going to say a prayer, please let's add fasting as well. Because what they gave us was so hefty, was so big, and we truly appreciate it. The very first brief message we're going to be taking is from the First Sky Group. And for those of you who do not know how many subsidiaries there are, there is Serene Insurance, there is Volta Serene Hotels, there is the First Sky Construction, there is the First Sky Commodities, there is the Federal Rural Bank. Aren't we blessed to have such an illustrious son of the land making these wonders, but of course supporting us? Thank you very much. Let's welcome the representative of the First Sky Group. Let's put our hands together. Oh, you're coming yourself, sir. Oh, let's welcome Mr. Eric Kutoche. Please, let's keep clapping for him while he comes. Togbe Teprehodo, the president of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, and the chairman for this very august occasion, our very, very hardworking regional minister, Dr. Yao Archibald Lecha, the special guest of honor, Togbeo Mamao, the diplomatic corps, all protocol observed. We at First Sky Group are very, very grateful to be associated with the 5th Volta Trade and Investment Fair 2021 on the theme promoting sustainable trade and investment in the Volta region, the region of my birth and the region of my heart. As the theme connotes sustainability, we, the First Sky Group, made up the Volta Serene Hotel, the Serene Insurance, the First Sky Construction, doing so many of the roads in the Volta region, and the Federal Rural Bank. Recently, the whole branch was opened, which was meant to support the young ones to also come up with their entrepreneurial skills, and also support the women in their small businesses. And the rate is very, very low because it's coming in to only support businesses in the Volta region. It's my desire to see a lot of billionaires coming from the Volta region. Mr. Chairman, our regional minister, as I said, the theme connotes sustainability. And then we want to assure you that we'll continue to sponsor this program year after year to ensure that we drive home the investment potentials in this region. I also just want to urge the youth to take advantage of this fair and go around and see what they can do for themselves, not waiting upon the government for employment. On this note, thank you. God bless you. I thought you would do one of those big ones for Mr. Eric Kutote. Please, those big ones. The ones that sound go. You are not smarting up. You are not smarting up. Hey, that's right. Menyaba making na gaga what in a wo. You guys all. Ladies and gentlemen, and now another round of applause for our man, Mr. Eric Kutote. Thank you very much. What can we do to say thank you? God bless you and increase you at all levels. And now it's time to hear from our second major sponsor, GCB Bank. If they are ready, let them bring their brief message to us right now. Please, let's welcome the regional manager.
Good afternoon. Our Honorable Chairman Togwe Hado, the Honorable Regional Minister, our revered traditional leaders Togwe Mamao, our distinguished ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps, the invited guests and the special guest speaker, all protocol observed. GCB Bank would like to express her profound gratitude to all the stakeholders who made this gathering possible. We at GCB see this as a golden opportunity to live up to our core mandate of promoting local industries and deepening of financial inclusiveness across Ghana. As the largest indigenous bank with the widest branch network in this region, and across the country. We align ourselves with the theme of the 5th edition of Volta Trade and Investment Fair, themed as promoting sustainable trade and investment. GCB Bank PLC has, for over the last 68 years, been providing expert financial services to the good citizens and businesses in Ghana to help them achieve their goals. Through the government flagship program, that is the One District, One Factory, our bank has provided financial support to many industries from all over the sectors of the economy. We are optimistic that with the African Continental Free Trade Agreement brings a lot of opportunity to this great region and for the people of the Volta region due to their strategic geographic location and huge natural resources. With our strong financial position as a bank, with our innovative product and excellent corporate governance regime, GCB will provide value for her customers. Many of you are gathered here, and protect the interests of all its stakeholders. The world as we know of it today is changing very fast, thanks to technology. And it is on this basis that the bank continues to invest in digitalization. And that has led to the development of the first ever bank-led mobile money service. You could see an umbrella flying over my head, and that is GCB money. That's what we call G money. It is a telco agnostic mobile services with value added financial service, which hitherto will always be available in the banking halls. We are also making available and promoting the use of GH QR code for all businesses here in Gadet, all in the effort to facilitate the cashless society agenda of the central government. We will encourage both the traders and the investors gathered here to leverage on this August event and engage in strategic partnership to promote economic growth in the region. Volta region is a virgin region rife with numerous opportunities, and GCB Bank PLC is here to realize that goal. GCB Bank, your bank for life. Akpe, akpe, keke. Thank you very much.
Corporate Ghana and branding. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, GCB Bank, for being one of our major sponsors. Let's now welcome WePower. They are also one of our major sponsors. WePower, if you're ready, you have your chance to give us some brief messages. Once again, we're live on Akpini Radio in Pando, and of course, Swiss FM right here in Oho, streaming live on Facebook, Volta Fair 21. Volta Fair 21. Please go right now, check the page and share. Volta Fair 21. 21. All right. We don't have WePower. All right, so let's continue, Togbe Chair, to do an address by one of, if you like, the men that held these events strongly this year, made a lot of noise, devoted their time and resources. He is in charge of private sector and its related affiliates as well. Ladies and gentlemen, yours and mine, the regional chair of the Association of Ghana Industries, and of course, the man that is part of the organizing committee. Let's welcome Mr. Dela Gajanku. Please put your hands together for Mr. Dela Gajanku.
Togbe Teplehodo the fourth, Paramount Chief of Afuega Traditional Area and President of the Volta Region House of Chiefs. The special guest of honor, Dr. George Ajekum Donko, President of the ECOWAS Bank, members of the Diplomatic Corps, ambassadors and high commissioners from India, Kenya, South Africa, Namibia, Senegal, Mali, Togo, Burkina Faso. The President and Executive of the Volta Development Fund, Captains of Industry, the CEO of Sky Group, the High Table distinguished members, distinguished invited guests, MMDCs, heads of departments, our own revered chiefs, Togbe Mamao from Asogli and Afife and other places, students, faculty, our friends from the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Donami. I had written my speech hoping it will be read in the morning, so I wrote Bonjour, ambassador from Togo, and Jambo from Kenya, our ambassador Barini, who was an Ewe name, Eli Plim. Thank you very much for your support, ambassadors. Thank you for traveling all the way and coming to support us in the spirit of African unity. We are very grateful. It is a wonderful pleasure to witness the opening of the 5th Volta Trade and Investment Fair in its full glare and grandeur to make some remarks. This triumphant event is the culmination of several hands and minds actively working over the past months to plan and promote a critical link to this region's economy. I will especially acknowledge the regional minister, Honorable Achibel Lecha, who I want to also recognize being the best regional coordinating council in Ghana. He is a private sector man. He employs over 200 people. He owns a lot of businesses in Ho. He is a leading member of the Association of Ghana Industries. He is the first to always pay his subscription on 1st January every year. He is a good member, or a member in good standing. For the around-the-clock support during the planning phase. The promotion of trade is a crucial element of any developing economy due to its attraction of capital to fuel greater expansion of industry and enterprise development. I dare to imagine the Volta region rising to become the epicenter of industry, trade, and commerce. In retrospect, the series of fairs over the last 4 to 5 years is steadily building a superstructure which is a beacon of the region's ambition to transform the economic fortunes of its people. Working at the front lines of industry are the companies and enterprises whose innovation and creativity have spurred significant growth in the region's economic development. These businesses truly mean business, and hence every machinery must be employed to foster their growth and expansion. Today's fair is a stamp of our support for these entities. This fair will be deemed a success if it engenders opportunities for the companies and enterprises here to build bridges, increase competitiveness, attract new investors like never before. I have no doubt that this much will be achieved at this fair. Whilst businesses in the region continue to work at their competitiveness and profitability, we cannot underestimate the vital importance of government's policies in pushing this goal. Of particular concern of many local companies was the government's previous reduction in the benchmark value of various imported commodities, which had long been argued as being counterproductive by the Association of Ghana Industries. It has been stressed that the reduction made local manufacturers less price competitive against imports, and that this should be given key consideration. Import substitution is supposedly a major policy objective, and lower benchmark values on imports worked against the achievement of that goal. We repeatedly urge the government to pledge and uphold its favorable review of this important policy in the context of Ghana's business economy, which was bleeding huge profits under its policy. It is our deepest relief, I hope that the finance minister has announced it as I'm speaking, to hear that government has heeded to our call for change. I will therefore convey our appreciation to the government for making such a prudent decision to bolster trade as we prepare to embrace the African Continental Free Trade Area. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Togbe Chairperson, this is time for business. This is the time for business to network, learn, and search for opportunities. Test the product, feel the texture, and taste the foods and drinks that are on offer at this fair. We are not just celebrating variety, but we are also marketing innovation and creating value for customers. May this week and other weeks prove to be an enriching experience for all in attendance and create a zest for businesses in the region. May our ambassadors also enjoy their stay while they are in the region for 3 days, undertaking other activities which are all in the spirit of promoting bilateral and multilateral trade between the countries, and most importantly, the African Continental Free Trade Area. I thank you for your attention.
A man with so much energy, so much energy, and of course ideas to help us take Volta region to where it is going from now. Thank you very much, the chairman of the Association of Ghana Industries, Volta, Oti, and Eastern region. He's managing 3 regions. Please, he deserves a round of applause. Please put your hands together for him. All right, so before I mentioned Buipa, they were absent in class. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome them back. Buipa, please, it's your turn.
Togbe Teprehodo, Honorable Minister, Buipa Authority is proud to be part of this. I bring you greetings from our CEO, Honorable Kofi Jamesi, who would have loved to be here but had to attend to other purposes. Like I said, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Buipa Authority is mandated to carry out renewable energy resources. We from the Bui Power Generating Station have a 404 megawatts plant in Bui. We also have a 250 megawatt plant, which we have started with the first phase of 50 megawatts, and hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years will be moved up to 250 megawatts. We are proud to be part of this Volta Fair, to also promote what we have in Alavanyo by the Chachadu Waterfalls, which is a 45 kilowatts generating station, which by the end of the year we will extend and make it a 60 kilowatt generating station. We would like to wish the organizers the best of luck. We have a stand out there. If you wish to know more, please visit our stand and let's make this fair a successful one. Thank you very much.
Special notice, there's a village, or media village right there set up there, and the GJA or the Ghana Journalists Association, the members are right there. Let's put our hands together for them. They are right there under the canopy. Thank you very much for setting up for us. Togbe Chair, please permit me to acknowledge the presence of Fafa Amematekpo, board member at the Ghana Enterprises Agency, formerly NBSSI. Let's put our hands together for her. She's right here. Thank you very much, Fafa. Also, Emmy Beth Quanson is CEO of Kawa Mocha Coffee, the best coffee in the world, from Leklebi. Let's put our hands together for her. Emmy Beth Quanson, CEO of Kawa Mocha Coffee, the best coffee in the world. Chale, is that true? Very true, huh? I hear you. All right, so Mefitofina Mibede. Feke kwe le agbekeme le Ghana. Ike ambassador abewa me asieke ta eya kwenye fe upitiva over so mi ana mon popo minute deka wava ponunami mrekumi le klalwa na mi yoko mi afwasikoli now. And of course now let's hear from the diplomatic corps in no special order. Let's start off with the Indian High Commissioner, His Excellency Sunjan Rajaram. Let's put our hands together in 1 minute. Your solidarity message.
Thank you, Anchor, for the kind words and the warm welcome. Good afternoon and namaste. Thank you. The Chairman Togbe, Honorable Regional Minister, Madam Letsa, the traditional authorities, all the business dignitaries, and my colleagues from the diplomatic corps. Let me first of all thank, congratulate, and commend the Honorable Regional Minister and his colleagues from the Regional Coordinating Council, Dr. Prince and his colleagues from the Volta Development Forum, Dela and his colleagues from the Association of Ghana Industries, and all the other participants of the organizing team for putting up such a wonderful fair, giving all the stakeholders, including from the overseas, an opportunity to come together for the development of this beautiful region. I thank the Honorable Minister for inviting me to be part of this wonderful experience and giving me an opportunity to interact with you all. India has been one of the strong partners of Ghana and this region Volta. It is one of the major trade, investment and development partners of Ghana. Even during the pandemic time, when the global supply chains were disrupted, India not only maintained its trade with Ghana, but increased it to close to $3 billion. In fact, the Indian businesses ensured that the supplies to this country were not discontinued by increasing the exports by more than 30% in the last year. India has been one of the major investment partners of Ghana, and I see a presence, strong presence of Indian businesses and investors in this region, especially in agriculture and infrastructure. A lot of development assistance has flown into this region from India. Many sectors, including infrastructure, rural development, irrigation, power, especially the renewable energy, has been benefited by the Indian developmental assistance. We are looking forward that such the developmental assistance coming from India will give rise to a strong fillip, strong push for the development, especially the business development of this region. With the unveiling of the African Continental Free Trade Area, the Indian businesses are delighted to have increased participation in terms of value addition and investments in Ghana. And in the last 1 year, during the time of pandemic, they have shown their interest through the virtual interactions to see that they would like to avail the increased opportunities to have their presence in Ghana, in Volta, to take advantage of the market in whole of Africa. I'll be discussing these opportunities with the Honorable Regional Minister to see that how we can facilitate the increased participation of Indian businesses in this region. I thank the Honorable Regional Minister for all his support to the Indian businesses in this region, which has seen a strong increase in the recent years. And I'm looking forward to his participation tomorrow when we are organizing the Volta India Business Forum, where the Indian businesses are participating to see the further opportunities to increase their presence and investments in this region. I thank the organizers under the guidance of the Honorable Regional Minister to organize this such a wonderful edition of the Volta Fair. I'm looking forward for the successful deliberation and exploration of opportunities in the next 2 weeks to bring India further closer to Volta. Thank you. Dhanyawad.
His Excellency, thank you very much. God bless you. Nevasti. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next one. His Excellency Abubakar S. Barry is the Senegalese ambassador. Let's put our hands together for him while he comes.
Honorable Regional Minister, Honorable Traditional Leaders, Honorable Chairman, Honorable Guests of Honor, Honorable Mayor of the City of Ho, capital of the Volta region, members of the diplomatic community, distinguished guests and participants. I would like to first of all express our sincere thanks to the Regional Minister for extending invitation to all of us to partake in this great event. Let me also take the opportunity to congratulate the Chairman and the Special Guest of Honor for their designation, as well as the organizing community, the organizing team for putting wonderfully this together. An event like this comes at a time, at its time, but a critical one, especially after almost 2 years of hardship faced by actors of the informal sector, businesses, artisans, due to COVID-19 pandemic. But it is a promised one, a promise of a new breath for any local economy in sub-Saharan Africa, particularly in Ghana, in the Volta region. This is why I am truly happy, along my colleagues, to be here to show solidarity and support to all of you for the development of the Volta region, which we come to fall in love due to its beauty. When I was younger, trade fairs used to be a very exciting event, a great moment in our younger age. But guess what? Despite our starting gray hair, I should say for me, my baldness, despite that excitement is still here.
and we are therefore eager to visit and discover what the participants are presenting to us today. Before just concluding, let me add this. In Muslim tradition, where I belong, it is said that Wednesday is the day when Almighty God created the light. May that divine light invade this day in the whole Volta region. And I wish success to you and to all the participants, and I thank you for your kind attention.
Our love to you. We love all of you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now the turn of His Excellency Ibok, Ike Ibas, Nigerian High Commissioner. Let's put our hands together for her. For him, forgive me.
The Honorable Chairman of the occasion and the Honorable Minister of the Volta region, my dear brothers and sisters, permit me to stand on the already established protocols. I want to first and foremost thank the Regional Minister for inviting me and my colleagues to this wonderfully organized event. Let me also congratulate him for being able to put together this fantastic investment trade fair. I'm aware that between our two countries, we contribute over 250 million human beings who are yearning for better life. And this is an opportunity to bring all our people together, to be able to promote investment and trade so that our economies will grow, so that our lives will be better. I want to assure the organizers of this event that in subsequent fairs, my country will actively participate by bringing investors to be part of the event. Let me also assure the good people of Volta region that Nigeria and Ghana, and in particular the Volta region, will continue to do everything that will bring peace and development to our people. Thank you very much once again for inviting me, and God bless you all.
Before I invite the next ambassador, please permit me to do a round of appreciation of our sponsors. They've been very good to us. A big thanks to the Association of Ghana Industries, a big thanks to the Ghana Tourism Authority, Advertar, First Sky Group, GCB, Buipa Authority, Serene Insurance, Interplus, MTN, Volta Development Forum, Digmort, ADB Bank, Volta Serene Hotel Ho, Japan Motors, SIC, Zoom Lion, Toyota Ghana, Diamond Cement, Glofet, African Hill Resorts, Metromas, Seaboard, Ziavitutui, Maflix Farms, Sky Plus Hotels, Adonai Estate Limited, Salaria, IMED, Agatex, Beyond the Return, and of course, Maflix. Also to our media partners, CTFM, City TV, Joy FM, Joy News, TV3, 3FM, Ho FM, Global FM, Business and Financial Times, and CTV, Volta Online, and of course, Freedom Hotel, which is of course not part of the media partners. Let's now welcome His Excellency Colonel Retired Awoki Panasa, Togolese Ambassador. Let's put our hands together for him when he comes. Bon arrivé.
Honorable Monsieur le ministre régional, Togui, président.
Yeah. We'll be happy for you to speak English to us. Okay, then let's speak English.
Monsieur le président de la BIDC, chers collègues ambassadeurs et hauts commissaires ici présents, Monsieur le président de l'AGI région Volta, Oti et Est, Monsieur les chefs d'entreprise, les promoteurs, investisseurs et exposants à cette foire, chers frères et sœurs, tout protocole observé.
All protocol observed, please.
C'est un réel plaisir pour moi d'être à nouveau à Ho à l'invitation de l'honorable ministre régional et que je remercie très sincèrement. Je remercie aussi l'AGI qui nous avait fait l'honneur de nous inviter à Ho au mois d'août, occasion d'apprécier la beauté de la région et de prendre connaissance des potentialités dont regorge cette belle région, aussi bien en termes d'industrie, de tourisme et la légendaire hospitalité des populations de la Volta. En tant que représentant du Togo, ma présence ici est a d'autant plus d'intérêt que nous partageons une frontière commune avec votre région et nos populations vivent en frères et sœurs de chaque côté de la frontière. Ce qui m'amène à dire que la foire à laquelle nous assistons et dont je voudrais particulièrement féliciter les organisateurs et les exposants est un événement important et qui dénote de la nécessité d'une coopération plus affirmée entre nos deux pays en matière économique et commerciale pour le développement de nos populations. Donc c'est avec une grande fierté et une joie que je suis je participe à cette foire et j'aurai le plaisir de voir davantage de choses au-delà de ce que j'avais déjà pu apprécier il y a 3 mois. Je crois que je voudrais féliciter sincèrement les organisateurs pour leur engagement et la détermination avec lesquels ils ont pu organiser cette foire malgré le contexte assez éprouvant et contraignant de la pandémie du Covid-19 qui sûrement n'a pas permis à d'autres personnes de participer à cette foire. Mais je pense qu'avec cet engagement et étant à l'ère de la mise sur rail du commerce intra-régional africain, il est fort à parier que l'édition de 2022 sera meilleure, plus grandiose et connaîtra la participation des exposants d'autres pays, notamment le Togo et peut-être plus loin. Donc c'est sur ces mots que je voudrais vous remercier tous pour l'accueil chaleureux qui nous est réservé et souhaiter plein succès à cette foire qui aura le mérite de faire connaître davantage votre région, de l'apprécier. En tout cas, c'est avec plaisir que nous sommes là et ce sera avec plaisir que nous reviendrons chaque fois. Merci.
All protocol observed. The ambassador wished to say it's with a great pleasure to be back in Ho because he was here 3 months ago to visit the place for tourism purposes. And he's back again to see more and admire more of the region. And moreover, because the region shares borders with Togo, he feels like his presence here is very extremely important to bring more people and help develop the region. He would like also to congratulate the organizers for work well done amidst the pandemic, the COVID pandemic, and wish that the next edition will be more amazing while the pandemic goes down and bring more people. He wish all of you a wonderful day and enjoy the fair. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to acknowledge the presence of Sarah Zato of the Ghana Shippers Authority, also Isaac Bartani, AGI, the Association of Ghana Industries, manager for the GIZ Energy Center, also Sarah Amakba Azasu of GIPC, and also acknowledging the presence of Mr. Kanyi Kafui, the GJA president of the Volta region. Truly grateful that you could come. It's now the turn of the women, the leaders of the next world, of course, the leaders of the future. Let's welcome from the Namibian Embassy as the ambassador, Her Excellency Selma Asipala Msavie. Let's put our hands together for her solidarity message. Thank you very much.
Minister, all protocol observed. Thank you so much for bringing us to the great Volta region to experience Ghana. I also want to commend the organizers of the fair for having selected a befitting theme that not only speaks to Volta and Ghana, but to the importance of intra-African trade. If we have to put meaning to intra-African trade, we Africans have to begin to consume what we produce. And it is through fairs such as this one that we are going to start that process. On behalf of Namibia, we look forward to the next invitation. We look forward to working together with you so that we make the Volta Fair an African fair. Thank you so very much and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much, and that's Her Excellency Selma Chipala Msavi, Namibian ambassador, and now the turn of South Africa. Let's welcome Her Excellency Grace Jeanette Manson from South Africa. She's the South African High Commissioner. Please, let's welcome her with a round of applause in grace and style. Should I help?
Good afternoon. The Regional Minister, thank you for the invitation. To the traditional authorities, we thank you. Togbi, Togwample, the fourth, all distinguished guests, I stand on all the protocols that have been established by my colleagues. Thank you for the invitations to the organizers. As South Africa, we stand by to commit to promoting sustainable investment to the Volta region and the people of Ghana, and in particular in this region, we will continue to support in the areas that South Africa has been supporting in the energy sectors, ensuring renewable energies. We will also continue to support in the tourism sector to ensure sustainable development in the agro-processing, creating sustainable, sufficient, and resilient value chains in the agricultural sector. And I reiterate what the Ambassador High Commissioner of Namibia has said, that the comparative advantage that we have as a continent is the trajectory of the Continental Free Trade Area. And as we begin to leverage on free trade and regional continental integration, that we begin to create value chains. And as South Africa, we will participate and promote in all sectors. And in this region, tourism, energy, and the agricultural sector and other sectors that will be identified as we bring in our investors, as we will also ensure responsible investment and also ensure what is of utmost importance, to ensure localization of our industries and investments that we bring to Ghana and to the Volta region. So congratulations with this fair and this initiative. We look forward to further deliberations throughout the course of this program, interaction, and business interaction. Thank you.
Her Excellency Grace Janet Mason, South African High Commissioner. Now is the turn of the Malian Ambassador. Let's welcome His Excellency Abdul Kader Toure.
Gentlemen, it's for me both an honor and a privilege to be visiting for the first time this beautiful region of the Volta. As the Ambassador of Mali, there are just a few things I want to remind everybody here. We Malians have a very long tradition of migration to Ghana. And today, Malians and Ghanaians of Malian origin together count about 3 million people here in Ghana, what very few people know. But we have, I think, the strongest community here in Ghana. And I would also like to remind our brothers in Volta region that Mali is just next door. Mali is just, I may say, the hinterland for Ghana. So please, when you start developing, when you start promoting business abroad, think of Mali, think of your neighbor and your brothers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, His Excellency Abdul Kader Toure. And now, definitely the last but not least, let's welcome the Kenyan High Commissioner, His Excellency Eliphas M. Barren. Please, let's put our hands together for him. All the way. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Certainly from the farthest corner of the continent as it relates to Volta. But nonetheless, let me begin by recognizing the chair of the House of Chief, Tobe Templehodo IV, the chief guest, Regional Minister Togbao Mamao, and since the list is long, I want you to join me by saying I. And point at yourself, I have sufficiently been recognized, and I am happy. Thank you very much. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, I really don't want to spend a lot of time on what my colleagues have said, because I think the message is the same. One, the diplomatic community is here to consolidate, cement, and deepen relationship between our various countries. And particularly now that we have our brother from India, I will not just talk about the continent, but I want to say that we are all here to hold hands, to grow wealth, to ensure that humanity lives in the order and the manner that God intended and created. And therefore, we need to look at ourselves from that context, that we have a huge duty to support and stand by each other. But turning around the continent, because that is where we are, I want to invite each one of us here today to begin to look far beyond the region of Volta, far beyond the shores of Ghana, far beyond the region of ECOWAS, but looking at the entire continent, because this country is a fountain from which all of us drink the spirit of Pan-Africanism. And that is what we want to cement, to grow and deepen today. Because I'm saying this, unless we stand together, unless we hold each other's hands, we will be who we are for a very long time. But since we don't have time and it is lunchtime, let me finish by saying the following. One, that we can continue farming, but we'll remain farmers. If we want to be agribusiness, we must hold hands together and form critical teams so that we can grow in the value chain. If you are growing alone there, you'll continue that way. But we want to see our people move far beyond and micro. Why am I saying this? Because if we continue doing business the way we are doing, we'll remain micro. But if we put our hands together, join our hands together, we'll be able to grow to medium level, we'll be able to supply and deepen and grow to what we call multinational and otherwise. I'm saying this because I don't want this event to end when we shut down the tents. I would want this to continue, particularly in terms of organizing ourselves, begin to think at the next level and begin now to work on ideas, because we have technology. So distance is not a problem, and these ideas are across the board. But turning back to Kenya, I want to say you have a partner, you have a friend, and if you are in the area of agriculture, you are in the area of technology, you are in the area of aviation, you are area in tourism, you are area in skills development, education and health, we have a conversation to have, and I'm looking forward to host you, to welcome you. We are all here, our offices in Accra are open, and I want to say this is my 4th visit to Volta. And therefore, I'll come again. And on that final one, let me thank my good friends for this very kind invitation. I am happy when I'm invited. Or not invited, I'll still come. Thank you very much.
Please keep coming. Thank you very much. What a way to round all of these up. This is the Volta region saying thank you to all of you for coming. We salute you greatly. Once again, there have been some people here who would have performed. They came they were the very first people to come here. Let's acknowledge the presence of Kabakaba Hill Church Choir. There is also one man that almost everyone that is as old as I am knows. Those days, they were the legends that we celebrated. Is Haji Heavy David Mauto here? Let's acknowledge his presence as well. Oh, yema omi pasikoline David Mauto ntwema negambelikwa mikabakaba hill play Haji Heavy yoge nova rekanami. Let's acknowledge the presence also of the MC of Ho Municipality, Mr. Divine Boston. He's right there. Are you here? Please wave to us. Today is General Assembly, but he has forfeited it and is here. Thank you very much. God bless you. And now it's time to do the man who is at the center of it all. On his laps, all of these things fall. And we're truly excited that he has shown determination, courage, and grit. Today we're here celebrating what is the most publicized fair here in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, yours and mine, the Volta Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Yao Lecture.
Togwe Chairman, the President of the Volta Regional House of Chiefs, the guest speaker, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, our brand ambassadors, Honorable Municipal and District Chief Executives, the clergy, Vice Chancellors of our universities, Chief Director and heads of departments, MDCs, MDCDs, representatives of development partners, cherished sponsors, fellow business captains and exhibitors, Togbeo and Mamao, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon to you all. It is indeed an honor and privilege, as well as gratitude and praise to the Almighty God, to stand here in welcoming you to this occasion, marking the official opening of the 5th Volta Trade and Investment Fair with the theme Promoting Sustainable Trade and Investment. This very warm welcome includes the ministers, exhibitors, government officials, departments, NGOs, key industry stakeholders, and our students from our tertiary and second cycle institutions here to learn more about the business and local economic development. This event provides us with an opportunity to bring together a vital cross-section of people and organizations committed to make significant contribution to the sustainable development of Volta region against the backdrop of the natural beauty of this wonderful region called Volta. Dignitaries present, we would therefore like to thank you most sincerely for sparing time to be with us this morning despite your crowded schedules. These are times to showcase the pride of our strong investment potentials in the Volta region. I've particularly been impressed with the registration for participation for the Volta Fair of micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises. But I'm also delighted to see a cross-section of the media and exhibitors participating in this trade and investment fair. What I have seen today says one thing. From our small efforts and determinations, we can do great things for our region. Why are we so concerned about trade and investment in the region? It is a well-known fact that trade and investments are drivers of local economic development and growth. There is no doubt the success story of economic development in Asia and the Pacific owes a lot to trade and investment, which helps millions of people to escape poverty. Trade and investments are a principal source of employment and makes goods and services available to consumers at competitive prices. Our domestic private sector partners, young entrepreneurs, academia, and technocrats bring an invigorating blend of agency and pragmatism, a can-do attitude, and willingness to roll up their sleeves and get things moving. Their energy and enthusiasm and their innovative approach that discovers what others have overlooked are what this region has been waiting for. A sector scintillating with potential in tourism, the Crocodile Pond at Akachi North, Avedakpa Township, and beautiful mountains like Afajato, Adakulu, Gemi, Afajato, Kelepe Mountain are ripe for transformation into ecotourism destinations. Bule Agumacha waterfalls and Volta Lake, Keta Lagoon, Ramsaya sites, our golden bridges, and the Tafi Atome Monkey Sanctuary are waiting for transformation. Other sectors that offer great potential for investors include agriculture, livestock, breeding, aquaculture, and forestry, manufacturing, textiles, and garment industry, power generation and distribution, education, health services, infrastructure, and real estate industry. The potential for the development of the oil and gas sector is also one of the shining assets of the Volta region. We hope to see more offshore gas fields developed over the coming years. Ladies and gentlemen, I am confident that all of you understand well the necessity to ensure our investors do not affect the fragile environment already vulnerable to natural disasters and climate change. I am sure all of us who wish to preserve the natural beauty and serenity of the Volta region that you see today. So let us work together towards responsible investment that will protect our ecosystems that are the foundations of our material wealth and the well-being of our people. I look forward to a time where we can look back on this forum not just as the dawning of a splendid new era in the history of sustainable development for the Volta region, but also as one of the landmarks of economic progress in our region. It is inspiring to know that we have chosen to focus on the theme promoting sustainable trade and investment this year. This is timely because sustainable industrialization must be the next step for our region. Ghana must industrialize to create decent work and economic growth through local economic development for our country, as captured in the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 8, Agenda 2030. Our region cannot progress and break out of the poverty cycle if we don't industrialize. Investing in industrialization is one of the best ways of supporting the private sector. Industry is the heartbeat of the private sector, and the private sector is the nerve center of our local economy. This is why this project is in partnership with the private sector led by the Association of Ghana Industries. And I want to commend Dela Gajanku for being a pillar behind this project. The job of government is to provide an enabling environment that is conducive for private sector growth. But it is the responsibility of the citizenry to take advantage of the environment government creates. Industrial growth can only happen within a growing economy. We can only grow competitive industries with business incubators when our economies are on the producing end and not on the receiving end. Our vision remains to make our region a producing and exporting region. This vision demands an innovative and strong trade and industrial drive. Our mission is to create a productive economy where citizens participate in growing the economy. This means we are set to nurture the private sector as a productive unit of the economy. Our goal is to recreate a society with smaller government and a bigger private sector. I have personally tried it and it works. However, we want our investors to find a high-skilled labor market. That is why our teaming youth need to be trained in the acquisition of skill to enable them turn our huge economic potential in the Volta region around. Indeed, let me emphasize that together we can improve trade and industrialize our region. I have confidence in our cherished partners. Together, we will turn around the economy without donor budget and support. This will enable us to achieve the vision of His Excellency the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, that is to build a prosperous Ghana beyond aid. Please let me congratulate all our major partners and sponsors for the initiative and foresight in supporting us to organize this event. I've been reliably informed that this year's event has registered about 300 exhibitors from across the region and beyond. We are expecting over 10,000 visitors comprising investors, the business community, diplomats, contractors, professionals in the building industry, students, young entrepreneurs, and manufacturers, among others. We are very optimistic the fair will help foster partnership and synergy between the Regional Coordinating Council, the best Regional Coordinating Council in Ghana, the private sector and agency and academia. There will be business-to-business group meetings. There will be technical seminars and matchmaking sessions. I will urge the business community, academia, and heads of departments to take advantage of the event and participate fully in this fair. I wish to entreat all our local exhibitors here to pay a little more attention to packaging and modeling for the sale of made-in-Ghana goods. This is because the massive industrialization drive by the government means that there must be a way to dispose of the products. Therefore, packaging must be done well. There will be conferences and incubator platforms that will connect small-scale businesses to seasoned CEOs who will help the companies to properly plan and market their products and services to the global market. Friends of Volta present, there is another aspect I would like to bring to your attention before I take my seat. Facilitation of domestic trade is very crucial. That is why we are very grateful to government for introducing preferential treatment of domestically manufactured products by made-in-Ghana goods. However, there are times when the local businesses are not only being built to serve the domestic market, but also to be able to export their goods and services in the medium to long term. Ladies and gentlemen, this whole trade and investment fair will not be possible without the general support of our sponsors. I won't mention them in detail now. This will be done throughout the program, but I will encourage you to look carefully at the sponsorship panels and logos and remember them. Thanks to them, we can enjoy the discussions, the networking, the new friendships, and the business and career opportunities that come with a trade and investment fair such as this. All arrangements are to ensure a successful and incident-free 2021. Even though Serene Insurance has ensured this fair to the amount of 20 million Ghana cedis, I'm sure that there will be no accidents here. We are all arrangements to ensure successful and incident-free 2021 trade and investment fair are in place, and our officials are all around to attend to any issue that may arise in the course of this trade fair. I would further like to thank the planning committee and my hard-working staff of the VRCC for a job well done and for working tirelessly in organizing this event. It has been a long journey after 2019 and 2020 we couldn't meet because of the pandemic, but thank God we had time to prepare to bring out a better fair than we had in 2019. So we are improving from day to day. I again wish to take this opportunity to thank our cherished brand ambassadors for bringing their individual brands to be a game changer for this year's event. I call upon them to continue doing so in the future, and we want to appeal to other people from our region to join to do the same. I would like to invite you to join us in making this Volta Trade and Investment Fair successful with great economic venture. Join me to say, visit Volta and experience Ghana. One of the ambassadors visited me yesterday and told me that she is here to visit Volta and experience Ghana. Visit Volta and experience Ghana. Visit Volta and experience Ghana. We have a lot to show. And I want you to acknowledge the presence of the diplomatic corps with us here. And I think this is about the biggest gathering of diplomats in the history of the Volta region. We are very proud to have them with us. And from here, I'll take them to the Kelepe Mountain. I thank you for your attention, and may God bless us all. Amen.
Thank you very much, the Regional Minister, Dr. Archibald Yao-Lecha. Kelepe Mountain featured twice. Amento yo eba kolo. No chodojiwe na weze. We want to acknowledge the presence of our municipal and district chief executives. They are there. Oh, wave at us. Thank you very much. Oh, Mipuasikbolinawe. I see Keta, Whole West. Oh, they are there. Thank you. You are looking sharp here. God bless you for coming. Also acknowledging the presence of the director of SME at the Ghana Enterprise Agency. Also Daniel Jegede is executive director for the Volta Development Forum. Zakaria Hamidu is the regional manager of the Ghana Exim Bank. Akofa Doche is treasurer of the Volta Development Forum. And also want to say a very big thank you to Swiss FM 93.7. We are live there. And thank you very much, Mr. Ganyaglo, you are here. Also, Akpini Radio in Pando, thank you very much to the staff and management for doing us the honors. A big thanks to First Sky Group, GCB Bank, We Power Authority, Serene Insurance Enterprise, MTN ADB Bank, Volta Serene Hotels, Japan Motors, SIC Insurance, Zoom Lion, Toyota Ghana, Diamond Cement, Metromas, the Chamber of Bok Oil Distributors, Maflix Trucks Ghana, Zia V22, Sky Plus Hotels, Adona Estate Limited. We also have Victor Electronics, Salaria II Medical Center, Architects, and Beyond the Return. Also, big thanks to City FM, City TV, Joy 99.7 FM, Joy News, TV3, 3FM, Ho FM, Global FM, Business and Financial Times, CTV also, and of course, the Volta Online. Ladies and gentlemen, we are inching closer. Esuson de ka tamido ta flache mikwenami boko. Kabakaba hiyo mile hajigbelo, hachiheviche ele hajigbe. Now, let's now have some drum appellation from the Nubweke. I'll be back. Ladies and gentlemen, what a way and what a man to speak to the theme promoting sustainable trade and investment. Ladies and gentlemen, the special guest of honor is the man chosen to speak to this theme. He carries us through with a lot of experience in his field of endeavor. He started humbly. Today, he's the president of the Economic Bank of Investment and Development. Ladies and gentlemen, it's such an honor and privilege to introduce our special guest of honor for the 5th edition of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair, Dr. George Echekum Donko. The ECOWAS Bank of Investment and Development. Ladies and gentlemen, Doc, you're welcome to the Volta region.
Chairman, Honorable Regional Ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, traditional authorities, all protocols observed. I bring you greetings from the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, EBID. The ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development is not very known to some of you. It is a regional bank, financial institution of the Economic Community of West Africa State, ECOWAS, which is owned by the 15 ECOWAS member countries, namely Benin, Burkina Faso, Cabo Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, the Gambia, Ghana, Guinea-Conakry, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Niger, Liberia, Senegal, Togo, Niger, I think, and then Nigeria. These are the 15 ECOWAS member countries. And the bank is located in Lomé, Togolese Republic. Those of you who have visited Togo before, you see that the bank is visibly located there. And we are very happy to be here this afternoon to join this important celebration in the life of Volta region and by extension Ghana. Let me also take this opportunity to acknowledge the presence of my big brother, Dr. Prince Kofi Klugerson. I didn't know that I'll meet him here. He is one of the illustrious sons of this country, and I'm very, very happy that to have met him here, and to also find out that he's playing a very critical role in the transformation agenda of this noble region. Kofi, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a privilege to have been invited as the special guest of honor at the 5th Volta Trade and Investment Fair 2021, holding here in the beautiful city and historic city of Hope, the Volta regional capital. Let me begin by congratulating the organizers of this event on choosing a pertinent topic.
Hello,
Sustainable agribusiness tourism and IC development, a driving force of job creation. This, I believe, is a response to the need to explore ways through which agribusiness, tourism, and ICT can help absorb some of the unemployed youth in the region, and by extension, the nation as a whole. Agribusiness as a driving force for creation, for job creation. Togbe Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me start with agribusiness. Agribusiness refers to all economic activities related to production, processing, and marketing of agricultural products. Agribusiness activities combine the three traditional sectors of economy, namely agriculture, industry, and services, thus making it fundamental in the development process of every developing country. Given that it transcends all sectors of the economy, agribusiness emits positive externalities in terms of job creation, not only for the agricultural sector, but also for the industry and services. The jobs that emerge from agribusiness value chains are sustainable because they are created within formal enterprises, which allows this category of workers to benefit from a higher income than they would have received from employment in the traditional informal agriculture. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, several studies have shown that agribusiness is a driving force for development. In West Africa, the food economy accounts for 60% of total employment and 40% of the value added in the food economy. Food processing accounts for 60% of the total manufacturing employment in Niger and Nigeria, and between 30% and 40% in Ghana, Burkina Faso, and Mali. Furthermore, studies have shown that in some West African countries, namely Burkina Faso, Ghana, Mali, Niger, and Nigeria, and others in East Africa, poverty reduction is consistently higher when growth is driven by the agricultural sector. This is due mainly to a number of people engaged in agriculture and its related activities. It is worthy of note that agriculture employs approximately 74% of the Volta region's economically active population. What remains is to successfully transition from farming to take advantage of the entire agribusiness value chain to bring increased value to players in the industry. A lot of effort must be put into processing and marketing for this to happen. Let us also look at ICT as a driving force for job creation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, literacy in the 21st century goes beyond the traditional concepts found in the classroom and in textbooks. In addition to formal education, one must also be computer literate, if not ICT savvy, to be considered literate. ICT has come to stay, given its transformative effects and job creation potentials. Togbe Chairman, the COVID-19 pandemic has made ICT more relevant today than it has ever been. Business revolves around ICT. This is increasingly demonstrated by the new remote work habits, including cloud-based computing and file sharing instead of hard copy files, as well as web-based Zoom and Microsoft Teams meetings instead of physical meetings. Mobile money, popularly known as Momo in Ghana, has today overtaken any form of cash transfer platform in Ghana, including bank direct transfers and checks. For example, in the first quarter of 2021, mobile money transactions in Ghana outstripped check transactions by a whopping 232 billion Ghana cedis. People can today sit in the comfort of their homes and make payments for utilities instead of having to walk to a bank or an office for payment. Communication has become easier because of voice and data services that have revolutionized the way people keep in touch with one another. The financial sector has not been left behind, with many banks utilizing mobile applications and internet banking to good effect. All these factors have increased the requirement for persons with ICT skills. Of particular importance is internet security, gadgets repairs and maintenance, as well as vending opportunities. The World Bank shows that the future of employment in the sub-Saharan Africa appears to be quite different from the experience of advanced economies, where new technologies lead to the loss of jobs for less skilled workers at a time when innovations contribute to the creation of jobs for highly skilled workers. New technologies could create new jobs in the sub-Saharan Africa and improve the productivity of existing processes. Recent data from some sub-Saharan African countries show that the arrival of the internet has had significant positive effects on employment and has not led to the displacement of low-skilled jobs. Digital technologies affect employment in several ways, particularly with respect to business creation, productivity of existing firms, and exports. Digital technologies also have the potential to transform agriculture. They can help farmers meet their many information needs, weather forecasts, extension services, market information, and logistics applications. We'll now turn to tourism as a driving force for job creation. And much has been said this morning. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me now talk about the relevance of tourism in the development process. The tourism sector is the backbone of many economies globally, providing millions of job opportunities. Successful tourism economies have relied on unique brand positioning strategies to woo both investors and tourists to their countries. The World Tourism Organization reports that global tourist arrivals reached 1.6 billion in 2019 in Ghana. In Ghana, tourist arrivals peaked at 1.13 million, earning the country some 3.3 billion US dollars, partly due to the year of return celebrations in December 2019. The Volta region is awash with many tourist attractions, which can easily become the backbone of economic activity in the region if given the necessary attention. From the Afadjato Mountains to the Wuli Waterfalls, Tafi Atomi Monkey Sanctuary to the various forts, the region has what it takes to become a haven for tourists. This will then lead to the creation of jobs for the many unemployed youth in the region. Togbe Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we usually get visited on international tourist arrivals, leaving the latent potential of domestic tourism. This is an area we need to explore to complement international tourist arrivals. We also need to focus on the development of the enabling infrastructure to encourage tourism. While what that is going on, there is the little bit that every one of us can do to boost tourism in the region. We must get people interested, keep our surroundings clean, and be nice to tourists. What then is the role of the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development, which is your bank? As I earlier on indicated, the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development is the regional financial institution owned by the 15 ECOWAS member countries. The bank is reorganizing the importance of agribusiness, ICT, and tourism in Ghanaian economy. We have dedicated a lot of attention to these sectors, from the partial financing of Intercom project in 2003 to projects that ensure food security, and further to the partial financing of a couple of hospitality projects. The bank was a partner in the financing of Kempinski Hotel project in Accra and the Marriott hotels also at the airport Accra. The bank is the partner for the financing of the government new hospital in Bekwa, the Chati region, and many other projects in Ghana, including the Kumasi Mall shopping mall. As we speak today, the bank has invested a total amount of 3 billion US dollars to the various sectors of the economies of West Africa, and Ghanaia's share in this contribution is to 300 million US dollars as of today. May I at this time play a very glowing tribute to the government and the people of India. The India government has extended a total facility of 1 billion US dollars to the bank, and I'm happy to note that this amount has been fully committed to the various sectors of the 15 ECOWAS member countries. Your Excellency, thank you very much. We are still in serious collaboration with the government of India. To be honest with you, the government of India is our best partner in the history of the bank for over 40 years. As we speak today, the Indian government has dispatched technicians to Lomi to computerize the bank. We want to pay tribute again to the government and the good people of India. The bank has also invested quite significantly in complementary sectors to ensure tourism, ICT, and agribusiness. This includes the partial financing of the Aflawo Akachi Road. This road was also financed by the ECOWAS Bank for Investment and Development. The bank will continue to play its role in the foreseeable future as a strategic development partner. The bank is ready and willing to consider projects in Volta region. And I would like to invite all well-meaning promoters and investors to make sure that they have the right requirements to come to the bank, and we are ready to support their projects. In conclusion, Togbe Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it behoves all stakeholders to play a key role to optimize the respective value chains. Government should work towards the provision of the appropriate infrastructure, and private sector should invest, and the citizenry should acquire the requisite skill and work hard to encourage more investment and job creation avenues. At this juncture, I would like to thank all of you, the organizers, for this noble initiative. It is my prayer that this event will be emulated by all the other regions in the country in the interest of our country. On this note, with the permission of all my colleagues here, I hereby declare the 5th Trade and Investment Fair of Volta Region 2021 duly launched. Thank you very much for your kind attention.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. George Ejekum-Donko, President of the ECOWAS Bank of Investment and Development. Thank you very much indeed. Miato Ezomikmak Gakedi, happy miawa bedada ho closing remarks day. Menyo be miakbe Haji Heavy, Mr. David Mauto, Pele Kabakaba Hilo. So with your permission, Chairman, let's take just some few minutes of our time again and have some interlude. Ladies and gentlemen, for some few minutes, enjoy the man of the moment, Haji Heavy, David Mauto.
Amuganu to menye jonyepe. Amuganu to menye jinyepe. Yata fisi afike mele. Fine kemele. Mayi. Magbo. Mavape. Avajredo. Ko. Amadama komi asifia deduolo. Koklo khode kama piauna koklo lo. Amedanto yo bakpleko. Jani ta koklo bobo afe ye pome. Ne ganyoche jonyepe. Ne gagbleha ejinyepe. Amuganu to menye jonyepe. Fisi afike mele. Fine kemele. Mayi. Magbo. Mavape. Avajredo. Ko. Mauchonu nyona makochi amuganu tomatolo. Ida putana kweda. Achia pukla muodoli onyo la chiododo nywede me. Gada pamena po. Etoko kekia ketole gana jochua muganu toma ya fajato. Echicheche nyo toke kia kabli chicheche. Ida tafia toma na po. Kasa opo jocho pale. Na ida fede. Elo opo tosisile. Na ida havide. Havio chua kikia mepo jogone. Ova watakpepe pasiape. Ida krofu na po. Glika pe gandela ya manada kamele da si onye jojo mepe nukunu. Dokita gauchwa muganu toma. Lawyer o. Professor o. Lecturer o. Engineer o. Kesinoto wanukuo. Gaka kwa majro duma kozu obe nopelo. Ogbe kraba yoma fapeva jrapedo. Ebegbe ha omega dua o. Ebe nkonyi omega chona oviwa o. Nko masegomo nso ko chona. Voatikpo menoto mazualo lo. Ngongolo me vole kpofi wo lo. Ekegba ya kedona lo. Ya tanye ya megleda bede. Jonye pe. Fesi afike mele. Mayi. Mava. Avajredo. Ko. Abiyawe mi do bagbalo. Abiyawe mi do bagbalo. Abavio la duta mi do bagbajroba. Amabubu onanya ebe egbe adali oyo be fegbe. Akegbe ya kedonalo. Abiyawe kegbe ya kedonalo. Abagbe omega nyangu pana osia. Ekegbe ya kedonalo. Abiyawe mi vajra padolo. Abiyawe mi va mi jra padola. Negba manyona mo. Apa oyina. Apa nyama wa molo. Chalelelelelelelelelelelelelelele. Ibo. Asima punuza. Jalele madoza. Bobo madoda. Dokwe nyanu blani le wonyelo. Ebiawe, enwufinya dotolo, adachi yonku nya ojilo, miele megba chi folo, ebiawe miechi megba folo a, gbegbagla bubu glola ojo le mi agbo fo pete, tepa de kamia komi aganoda, fo tepa de kanono do kiama yede megba lo, afo de ka de ingoya o di apolo, ebiawe mi na mi akpede mi anu lo, na me de ka li atiedu atiepe domade, ne do aboda lele novia kamachenele novia kamachenele novia. Namia pete namia datia po domelo epe o mi namia de dom fefe wa wada ngolome wa mi nami de la amafodi nyanya mi nami de la mi namia pu anyi mi nami de la nyere kato ne nyo no vito ne gble mi namia de la de mi amia yingolo akpenami.
Was it worth it? Was it worth your time? A round of applause. Mi poasikpoline Hajikevi, David Mounto. And for those of us who didn't understand this, he was only saying in this very lengthy and interesting one that he was admonishing us to take our roots very seriously. Let's embrace our culture and who we are as Evers. And that's all he was saying. And it was so beautiful in our language. Thank you very much once again, Haji Kevi, David Mauto, Akbelo, Akbe, Maune Yirawa, Siamina say. Also, former aides, let me acknowledge the presence of former aides of Atta Mills, the late professor, and of course the president of the Republic, former president of the Republic of Ghana. He's here. Mr. Koko Anyidoho is here. Also is Mr. Ludwig Holonje. Menekumi Pasipolina lo. However, wado kaka. Kabakaba hiyo mile redia. O badista piti mitim mile potrodi. O le mile wawalana. Amiobi ajula. Neho. So this is the very final one. Some choral music for you to enjoy, and then we'll take the closing remarks from Togbe Chairman. Thank you very much, sir. Miawe kaba.
Egbenamilo. Evo. Yami bobo si gbenami choko nya chue reginam. Awo. Avoyo. Akpe lo. Benamilo. Thank you very much, Akpenami. Maune Yuramilo. Thank you. Eva mi chwe namzon, akpe. Dejinya. Mi poisik poli gane nawe. Hachi yevi David Mauto kwe dareji ya on touch kwe puji Kaba Hill. Koa. Thank you very much. We also want to say a very big thank you to Stone City Radio 90.7 FM for broadcasting this program live. Well, once again, the choral thing there we get. National Anthem, Elemiato, the patriotic song, we also did it. Put your hands together for Volta region. We have everything here. And we are the pioneers of all of them. Ladies and gentlemen, let's now take the closing remarks. It's been a great day. Togbe Chairman is here once again to do us the honors. Togbe Chairman, you're welcome. Mipwasik Pauline Togbe la.
What can I say? I can only say that Miga Hogma, we have come first again. We have come first in the organization of this fair. And the credit goes to all of you who have made it possible. I want to thank every one of you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have listened to the various speeches. Some were in French. And when the Togolese ambassador was speaking, I realized that some people were looking into each other's faces. Let's start learning French. They are our next door neighbors. And it also helps leverage our bilingual capacities. I want to thank the drum groups, the choral groups, all of you who have made it possible for this event to turn out to be such a success. Honorable Regional Minister, I only have a few remarks to make. And these go back to the requests or pleas that we have been making in terms of our infrastructural development. The first of it is about looking at the prospect of our airport, the whole airport. We have addressed this issue on various fora and have suggested the possibility of turning it into a West African hub. I think the prospects for the whole airport to become a West African hub are quite bright. I want to see the day, or I want to live to see the day, where we are going to have a fair bigger than this, and our visitors will come not only from Ghana, but all across the, and we'll use the whole airport as the terminating and originating point of their travel to these fairs. It is not impossible. Once we have the will, by the grace of God, we will do it and we will get there. Honorable Minister, my next appeal is about our roads, the roads to the region. I am sure we all are aware of the difficulties. That is why some of us will maintain that we are not expecting government to do everything. But government can facilitate the creation of private sector involvement in road construction in the Volta region. I am thinking of a situation where our roads could be built by private investors, who will then toll these roads and recoup their investment over a period of time. I have said it before. It makes more sense for me to pay 50 cedis from Accra to Amfuega and keep my vehicle intact than to pay 5 cedis and wreck it in the process. We would urge government to take a look at that prospect as well. We concede that government cannot do everything, but then that is why there is a private sector as well. So we would need to pay more attention to the involvement of the private sector, particularly in our road construction in the region. Keta Port, or the port of Keta, is moving. I have had a few briefings, and let us not despair. It will materialize. There had been a stakeholders meeting in Accra about last week, and the prospects look good. When we get a Keta port, the Volta region will be flying high, I can assure you, because of the fact that all the landlocked countries in West Africa would prefer to take off their goods from Keta rather than go as far as to Tema. And that's going to be a distinct advantage for the region in terms of the creation of jobs, skills, you name it. So again, Honorable Minister, let us make the dream of the Keta port a reality for the benefit of the people of the region. I can go on and on and on, but we are tired. My final plea is the recent examinations that are going on reveal that there will be more intake of students into the senior high schools commencing next academic year. Our plea is the completion of the existing school facilities so that the region can take an increased number of students. We all are talking about the development of skills. If we are to attract the necessary investment, education is the way to go. So, Doc, our plea is let us look at the educational infrastructure as well. On that note, I want to thank all of you. This fair is now open. You can go around and see for yourself the creativity of our citizens. Let us work with the Volta Regional Coordinating Council to forge new alliances in terms of business promotion and get these into a bag to help us develop our region. Akpene mi abete mi awa wadolo.
Thank you very much, Togbe Chair. Thank you very much indeed. God bless you. And our quick response to the issue of the airport and the operations. Passion Air wanted to start even before the fair so they could aid visitors who were coming in. But they have promised that first week, latest second week in December, the airports will be operational from Ho to Accra and of course Ho to Kumasi. You didn't put your hands together for that one. So Togbe, that's a quick response to you. So they are here at the fair as well, and they would have answers to all of those questions. We also want to acknowledge the presence of the participant or contestants of Miss Volta Ghana 2021. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's now welcome for the vote of thanks our very own right here, a woman I admire so much, and of course you do as well. She has worked tirelessly for all of us here in the Volta region, for that matter, that's Ugly States. Let's welcome Mama Atrato, the second Queen Mother of Hodome, for the vote of thanks. Adorned in royalty, beautiful, and a representative of an Ever woman. Wezo, Mama Wezo, Wezo.
Honorable Regional Minister, Togbe Chair, the diplomatic call, Togbio, Mamao, all protocol observed. I have a very simple task, that is to thank all of you. And I want to say, Akpe, Akpe Nami. Thank you very much, especially the industry. Despite the COVID, we have something beautiful in the Volta region like this. It is a plus to Volta region, and it is true that we have taken the lead again. It has been done here because Volta region is one of the most peaceful regions in West Africa. And I am bringing you love from the Asogli state. We thank the participants very much for coming out in their numbers. And I want to appreciate the Regional Coordinating Council, where the regional minister, even though I think his height, by this time I want to see you tall. You have make it. You have make it, and I salute you. I also want to thank the donors and the sponsors for this beautiful effort for the region. Now let me thank the Indian High Commissioner for coming personally to participate, and he is not somebody who is here just for witnessing the opening ceremony. This is a man, or the High Commissioner, who has been doing so much for the Volta region. They sent 4 nurses training students to India, and he is here. He even called me that he wants to visit the nurses training again, and I am sure he's planning more scholarships. Mr. High Commissioner, you are here. I am very much grateful for your coming. I know you love Volta region. We have a cardio center here, and it is struggling to set up.
Please tell your government to assist us, and I know you will do that. Mr. Chairperson, Togbe Chair, you said it all. We need all that you said. The road is really bad, and I know the regional minister is going to fix it for us. We appreciate everybody here. The speakers, the ambassadors, the beautiful ladies from their countries, they are all here to see us. And we know you are going to come back again, because as Oliver Twist, we are asking for more anytime there is a fair here. Now, let me go back to the drummers. You people have been wonderful.
Thank you.
And I am praying that the whole world will watch and invite you. The sky should be your limit. Thank you all for coming. Tokyo, you have been sitting for far too long, and we thank you for coming. Our beautiful Queen Mothers, we thank you all for making it grand, and we hope you are going to come back and watch the fair. There have been so many creatives, and we all benefit and encourage all that have mounted their stands here so that they get their cities back. Thank you all, and enjoy your stay in the region. You are going to enjoy the fresh air from Adakulu and Klefe Mountain. Thank you.
That's the third time Klefe Mountain has been mentioned. The marketing strategy for Klefe Mountain is tough. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Mama Trato. Let's now welcome Alhaji Alpha Anas Hamidu. He is the regional chief imam for the closing prayers. Please stay.
Alhamdulillah, we thank Allah, the Lord of all creations, for today and this important occasion. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, Malik Yawmiddin, Iyaka na'budu wa iyaka nasta'in, Ihdina siratal mustaqim, siratal ladzina an'amta alaihim, ghayril maghdubi alaihim waladdallin. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a good day. The world is seeing us. Africa is ready for us. This is the 5th edition of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair. Let's all be upstanding right now as the dignitaries climb down, led by Mr. Delaga Janku, to exchange pleasantries with who matters. While we do that, I want to say a very big thank you to the Ghana News Agency, the Information Service Department, Ghanaian Times, Daily Graphic, Volta Star, GTV, West FM, Metro TV, Joy News, City FM, Squeeze FM, Volta Online, Volta Power, Stone City Radio, Angel TV, TV3, Chronicle, Hills FM, Kekeli Radio, National Enquiry.
The Volta Regional Coordinating Council, in partnership with the private sector, brings you the 5th edition of the Volta Trade and Investment Fair from 15th to 28th of November 2021 at the Whole Sports Stadium under the theme 2021 Volta Fair, promoting sustainable trade and investment. We invite agribusiness companies and agro-industries, tour operators and hotels, small and medium-scale enterprises, state-owned enterprises, overseas organizations, financial institutions, communication service providers, diplomatic missions and trade representatives to be part of this trade fair. Come, let's promote made in Ghana goods, seal new business deals, acquire new innovative ideas, get markets for your product, and meet buyers and sellers. Register now to exhibit or participate. For more information, please call 0244 593 656 or 0208 437 054. You can also visit our website on www.voltatradefair.org. Visit Volta. Experience Ghana. Welcome to the Volta Fair 2021.
Vida apedo ela hajra yako view akotra baho view ekpo elengogbe elefi Francis Mauko Moduro echo heve nenko wenye vida apedo re kabakaba na baho view akpe elefi elejoe. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, to all of you. God bless you. The fair continues. We have a lot of activities lined up from tonight to the end of the fair. I want to say a very big thank you to Royal Sounds and to everyone that supported Release Ghana